Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us this afternoon in our inaugural Early Bird Recruitment Fair. Now, this is a great opportunity not only for our students who are joining us today, but for the various tertiary institutions and financial institutions who are here to give information, credible and worthwhile information regarding tertiary enrollment and how to finance that particular journey. This is an awesome experience. We know that this is tertiary application season. Most students at this time will be deciding what is it that they want to do career-wise, where is it that they want to go. But one of the major challenges faced by students is that they're wondering how is it that they're going to finance those particular endeavors. Now, this is the exact reason, this is the very reason we have decided to host this event by EnrolledJa. EnrolledJa, our purpose is to assist those critical to the tertiary process, our students, guidance counselors, tertiary institutions, and those that offer financial assistance. EnrolledJa is a bridge to all of these entities and stakeholders to ensure that the journey into your university, and not only at a college or university, but that the experience after university is worthwhile. A lot of times the consideration is only about getting into college and getting into the program, but oftentimes we forget about the important thing about what is it that we do. I am Mikhail Johnson, your host, and I promise you that we will have an awesome afternoon today. I want to first welcome, most importantly, our students. Our students, they are joining us via YouTube, via Instagram, and via Facebook as well. And also we have a number of sponsors here today. We have institutions. I must put a notice that we had planned to have a number of international universities, but at short notice, a number of them had reached out to us and said that they have clashes. So we'll be hosting another session in short order in which we will have one specifically for international universities. A number of our students who are with us are a part of a WhatsApp group. And with that same breath, we want to encourage you to, at this time, to text your friend to join the group. It has 876-781-6781. That's 876-781-6781. Just ask to join the group in which we will send information about this particular fair, but even after this fair, we'll share information that is most important to you regarding decision in pursuing higher education. We want to welcome today our sponsors, our presenters. We have today from the Ministry of Education, Ms. Patrina McCoy. We have from SWAT. Now, SWAT, a lot of persons will know SWAT for the Work and Travel Program, and this is a very important initiative that started years ago. It assists a number of persons who want to finance their tertiary education. So in the summer, after completing at least first year, students will have the opportunity to go overseas to earn some money to come and pay, well, to support their financial journey. So we have a representative here who will talk not only about SWAT, but generally what the Work and Study Program is about. We have the UCC, University Commonwealth of the Caribbean. We have Hart Trust NTA. We have GC Foster College. We have Brownstown Community College with us. We have UTech with us. We have the Jamaica Theological Seminary with us. And we have CanStudy. Now, CanStudy is a consultancy that assists persons who want to pursue studies, especially in Canada. So we do have some representation in terms of overseas enrollment. So you'll hear a lot in terms of how is it that you can apply for university in Canada and how to finance your stay there. So we have a very engaging program today. We'll not spend a lot of time in terms of just chatting around. We want to get straight to the point. Close to the end of the program, you will have the opportunity to engage a number of our presenters in their respective Zoom rooms and Google Meet rooms. So you can speak to them directly, ask your direct questions, and hopefully at the end of those presentations, some of you will begin to submit your application, complete the application, and even again, after this particular engagement, you will establish a strong enough relationship with a number of these entities. We want to welcome also, we have some students in the main Zoom room. We must make known that there was a particular competition. We were encouraging students to get students to join this initiative because we want as much persons to enjoy the benefits. So we have with us today in our Zoom room, Chanel Howard, we have Deandra Davis, Kemoy Ellis, Ruthan, Darian, Shamar Kenyon, Shanice Rowe, Shanice Thompson, and Chanel Garner. And these students are from across the island, a number of, from eight particular schools across the island who would assist us in getting students to be involved in this particular initiative. And further on in the presentation, we will engage with you in terms of what the competition was about. There are some prizes, and even throughout the presentation itself, we will have a number of giveaways. Now, relax, everyone. We'll start our initial presentation. I will be speaking in regards to student financing, a very important topic to get the show with, because you will engage with the entities in terms of where is it that you want to study. But as we know, a number of persons are uncertain exactly how is it that they're going to finance their way. Yes, I applied to university, but I don't have any kind of money. So I'll just speak with you quickly in terms of how is it that you will be financing, or opportunities and channels you can use to finance your tertiary education. So we'll jump right into the program in terms of financing. All right, higher education, why should I? Now, there are a lot of persons who are wondering if it is even worthwhile to pursue higher education. There are a lot of what I call naysayers around, saying that it is not worthwhile. We know that there are persons who are doing well without getting a university degree. That is a fact. But we want to highlight what are the benefits persons can gain with pursuing higher education. Why is it that it's not worthwhile for you to focus on what the naysayers are saying? Now, there are particular challenges that exist, right? For one, opportunities to be hired. The fact is that there are a number of persons who will pursue higher education of some sort, a degree or certification, but they are having challenges. So some persons will say, why even bother? There's also the conversation regarding pay, right? There are persons, again, who will have some certification, but the compensation at the end is not quite attractive. And there's also the reality about the money. Do I have enough money in terms of pursuing higher education? So these are certain challenges that, that exist. And these are some of the conversation persons will have. So you wonder, should you? Is it worthwhile with all of these challenges? And my answer to you, it is yes. Yes, it is still worthwhile. For tertiary education, having a certificate or qualification, there are particular benefits that you will experience. For one, there's an increase in access to job opportunities. It is difficult. So we are not saying that once you have some sort of degree or qualification that you are bound to reap success, but it is almost a surefire way to get your foot in the door, right? It increases your earning potential. Yes, again, we will admit there are persons who, without having a certain particular degree or qualification, it is difficult. They can earn much more, but the possibility and the potential is way more advanced if you should get some sort of certification. There are also networking opportunities. Once you enter the gates of any of these tertiary institutions that are here to present today, you'll find that you'll be rubbing shoulders with persons who will be going in career fields and even other career fields that you wouldn't have thought of. A lot of you are from different areas across the island, and you'll look on the TV and you'll see particular persons. And then when you enter the doors of these particular tertiary institutions, these are the same persons, and these are great opportunities for networking. There's an opportunity for economic stability as well. There's also opportunities to upskill yourselves, and also the ability to contribute to national development. In a nutshell, it's an investment. Higher education is a medium to long-term investment in which the returns are reflected in your earning potential, job accessibility, job mobility, and job satisfaction. Now, your career selection must be very strategic, and this is a reason why a lot of persons are having challenges when they leave universities. One will pursue a degree because one doesn't like a particular area, but you have to be smart. You have to ask yourself, why should I pursue this particular degree? Are the earning potentials there? What are the potential for me to scale up, right? So it is important that when you select your career, where is it that you want to go, that some real strategic thinking goes into it. Now, what are the avenues for tertiary financing? You want us to show you the money. There are multiple avenues, right? Some of these avenues are savings and investment. You have to speak to your parents from now. You have to start making those investments from now. Because at the end of the day, it's not only about satisfying it's not only about satisfying your tuition, but you have to consider food. You have to consider transportation. It is a lot of money. So you have to consider from now that I need to put away some money. You can take a gap year It is not a must that after you leave high school that you go directly into a university or college. You can work a year first, take a gap year, take a breather, and explore what are your real possibilities. There are scholarships, and we have entities here today who will speak to you about the scholarship opportunities that exist. A lot of persons are here primarily want to know about the scholarships. That is always a surefire way. There are grants. Grants are sums of money that may cover particular areas in your financing. The Ministry of Education is here and they offer a number of grants. They talk about JAMVAT. Those are opportunities. Those are low-hanging fruits in terms of satisfying your tertiary financial needs. There are also bursaries that are similar to grants. There are loans. We were supposed to have the Students' Loan Bureau here today, but unfortunately they weren't able to join us. But we will send you some information regarding what are the loan facilities available for you. There's a work and study program. A number of these entities here will have opportunities where students can work on campus and you can earn while studying. And there's a work and travel opportunity. As we mentioned before, we have SWAT here today, and CanStudy will talk to you somewhat about work and travel. So these are some of the opportunities available for tertiary financing. Planning is the most essential component of financing your way through university or college. So it can't be a case where you just send in an application, you get accepted, and you expect it to happen. You have to think, how is it that I'm going to finance this particular journey that I want to go on? The level of planning will play a critical role in how stress-free your college or university experience will be. Because it's one thing to deal with the academic stress, you're wanting to pass those examinations. But on the other hand, you don't want to be thinking, am I going to be deregistered? Can I afford this year's tuition? Can I afford the hall fee? Can I afford the living expense? It is important that we plan in terms of that. Challenges in financial tertiary education, the number of scholarships. So yes, you will hear about the scholarship opportunities available, but the fact is that scholarships are really not there just to give everyone. There are a lot of persons who want scholarship, but few does exist. So you have to contend with that reality. Limited information on availability of financial options, and that is a challenge I know a lot of persons can relate to. I want to know where you can get the scholarship. I want to know where I can get the grants, but who is going to provide us with that sort of information? And these are some of the challenges that EnrolledJa want to address. This is why we have forums such as this in which we bring students together in a way that they can gain direct access to information regarding that. Stringent requirements. So sometimes when you'll hear a scholarship offering, and then you'll hear, boy, I have to live here, I have to have this number of subjects, I have to have this particular number of subjects. So sometimes it can be stressing in that you have all of these scholarships, but you still can't apply for them. So some of these are some of the financial challenges you experience. Poor planning. You realize how much you speak about planning, it is important that it starts now. And that is why we are having this particular engagement at this time of year in December. We don't want to wait till next year when you're close to your examination where we are rushing. You want to start the planning from now. And there's another challenge regarding the high general cost of tertiary education. It is not cheap, right? It is an investment, but it is a worthwhile investment. But the sooner we are aware of these particular challenges, the easier it is for us to see our way through. Now, if you struggle financially during your tertiary experience, it should only be in your first year. And this is why we say that. Once you've completed your first year of study, attained a GPA of at least 3.0, participated in extracurricular activities. So you're not only going to a university or college just to sit on a bench or to get your GPAs up, you have to participate. It is important. Once you participate in some of these extracurricular activities and voluntary programs, the options and opportunity to land a scholarship will be great. And I'm sure a number of our presenters will be telling us more about how is it that you get those, right? Now, how do we land that particular scholarship? These are the steps. One, search the internet for available scholarship. Start the search early. So from now, we spend a lot of time on YouTube. We spend a lot of time on TikTok. We need to invest some of this time into our education, into ensuring that we are getting all the information that is relevant to us in terms of what is it that we want to do next year. We have to assess the particular requirements of each scholarship. So not every scholarship will have those particular requirements. I mentioned just now that some will have some very stringent requirements, some are not so stringent. So assess what are the particular factors that I must need to satisfy. Prepare to write an essay. So most scholarships will require you to write an essay to tell me about yourself, why is it that you want the scholarship and so forth. So even if you don't like to write, you better start liking it now, right? Respect the deadlines. So a lot of scholarships will have deadlines. EnrolledJa, we have a platform in which we highlight some of these scholarships. Most scholarships tend to open, say, in May. You get that information and try to submit before those deadlines. Check for grammar, right? Even myself sometimes have challenges with grammar. My friends will tell you, but it's important because it can be a turn-off when you're applying for scholarship. Why should I give this person can't even read or write properly? It may look, right? So it's important that you pay attention to factors such as these. Where appropriate, highlight non-academic achievement and participation. So all of those clubs and societies people beg you to be a part of, teacher beg you to be a part of. It is not that they don't have anything to do. It is important. Persons want to know that you are not only academically inclined, but you have done things even outside the classroom. Do some research on the donor. So if EnrolledJa is offering you a scholarship, you have to know something about us, right? Show that you have some real interest in terms of what is it that we stand for, what is it that we do. Identify how your course of study will benefit your community. So a person is giving you a scholarship or a grant, they don't want to know that, yes, because I don't have any money, that's what I want. How is it that after you graduate, you are going to benefit the community with what is it that you've learned at whatever institution you have decided to attend? Apply for multiple scholarships and grants or bursaries. Apply for everything. So although sometimes the requirements may not line up to what you have or what you've experienced, still apply for them, right? Nothing try, nothing done. Apply for everything. That is my encouragement to you. And lastly, do not try and oversell your state of poverty as a reason to be granted the scholarship. So some persons in applying for a scholarship, they say, Lord, I only live in a one-room house and all of that sort of thing. Everybody is poor when applying for a scholarship, right? Persons want to know more about you and more reason than that in terms of why is it that you should gain access to a particular scholarship. Now, these are some common entities that usually offer scholarship and grants. And as mentioned before, these scholarship and grants usually are open in around May. So there's the Ministry of Education, the tertiary unit. As I say, we have a representative here who will speak to you more about that. The Ministry of Labor and Social Security, and I hope you can take some screenshots of these entities, but we'll send you this presentation because this is recorded, and especially for those in the WhatsApp group, again, encourage your friends to join the group 876-781-6781, right? Encourage them to join the group because we will send this information to them. The National Commercial Bank, the Bank of Nova Scotia, First Global Bank, Sagicor, Grace Kennedy, Chase Fund, the Students' Loan Bureau. The Students' Loan Bureau doesn't only offer loans, but they also have grants that you can apply for. Social Development Commission, the Ministry of National Security. You also have the Ministry of Finance, the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Commission, Carreras, the Joan Duncan Foundation, and that is aligned with JMMB, Jamaica Flour Mills, First Heritage Cooperative Credit Union, VMBS, Jamaica Energy Partners. These are these entities every year usually offer at 5 to 10, sometimes even 20, some even offer hundreds of grants every single year. There are others, but these are the most common entities. There's the Burger King Scholarship as well. The Burger King usually offers around 10 scholarship or grants each year. So these are common entities that you can start to apply for now. Start to do the research, find out when they usually open the scholarship portal and what are the requirements for you to access these, right? Now, these are some entities that usually give out information regarding scholarship information. So there's EnrolledJa. So for those subscribed to our platform, once you log in and go to your page, you'll see a listing of scholarship. We try to update this at least twice per year. So you can go there and see some of these potential entities. There's also Scholarships to Go, which is a feature the Gleaner usually produce every May. So you can see what was published May this year. And for most time, these are repeated entities. So you can access this information on Gleaner's website so you can get some information. Where is it that you can get information from? There's SWAT Jamaica, which is an Instagram page. Very useful. They make updates every single day, at least 5 updates in terms of scholarship. They even post job opportunities there. So you can follow that page as well. You follow EnrolledJa's page also, make sure. But follow Scholarships Jamaica page and they give information. The Ministry of Education, again, that's the Ministry of Education, the tertiary unit, usually publish what are the available grants. And the Ministry of Finance, these are some common entities that you can get information in terms of where to get some scholarships, right? So that is it in terms of all of that. We will send information to, this information to you. And yes, This is the EnrolledJa's contact number. You have our email, so if you want more information in regards to that, you can do so. All right, we'll go to the next presenter. All right, we will have a quick message from one of our sponsors.
Education finance cycle.
They've transformed dreams,
Accelerated change.
and contributed to our nation's development. My development. With the CSO Bureau, I was able to finance my future.
And you know, my daughter can chase her own dreams.
It's more than just financing higher education. They count our success stories as their own.
All right, so we are going to have another so we want to do a quick shout out. As mentioned before, we have a number of schools here. So students, you can go to the YouTube chat and just mention the schools that are here. So we have Teachfield. I know for a fact that we have Moran Bay here with us. Persons from Manchester High, please let yourself be known. We know we have from Immaculate, we have from Woolmans, we have from DeCarteret College. So continue with those shots. And I mentioned YouTube, but we also have persons on Facebook and on Instagram. Please just continue to shout out the schools. And when, after the presentation from SWAT, we'll make further mention to you. Remember also, the competition made mention, we will be calling some random names. Now, these are persons that our competitors would have encouraged to join us today, and it is very important that they answer, and that is that they are here, because they will be assisting their friends in gaining points for this particular competition. And I'm sure that whoever wins this competition will be sharing some of what they will be winning with them. They know exactly what they will be winning, so we'll have them to share. So now, we will have our representative from SWAT. We'll have our representative from SWAT presenting now.
First time.
This is your first time in the airport?
Yeah.
What?
Sometimes you see an opportunity and you seize it. And then that one opportunity becomes a bridge to even greater opportunities.
Universities are considered microcosms of the wider society. For many Jamaican matriculates, the university experience represents a new phase of maturity and freedom.
I feel like university is a pivotal moment in one's life. Whether it be opportunity to advance in a career that you want to choose, or just whether it's for personal development and who you want to be in this society. You are kind of on the verge of adulthood.
Fortunately, for many students, being actively enrolled in a tertiary level institution can offer a special type of life-changing opportunity. Enter the Bridge USA program, formerly called the Work and Travel Program.
The J1 Visa Exchange Visitor Program is a vital tool to build mutual understanding and trust between Americans and citizens from other countries. This program offers exchange participants a hands-on experience to learn about U.S. society and culture while sharing their own culture and perspectives with Americans.
One thing about going to America in person rather than seeing it on TV, you realize that There's more than just what is shown on TV, to be honest. You see the classic person wearing makeup and stuff, but in reality, not many people are out there wearing makeup, and people are just being their natural selves. You know, they're making their hot dogs, like what you might see on TV, having their cookouts and stuff. But honestly, it's actually fun to really delve into that culture and be a part of it, because even I was invited to like some cookouts and stuff. It was fun.
The first point of contact for these students are with local agencies that process their applications. Mark Foster is the CEO of one such reputable agency, SWAT Productions Ltd, located on the University of the West Indies campus.
Family, but you're there with other persons, complete strangers at most, and you're budgeting, you're paying your own rent, you're paying your own utilities. So it's like a foot in the water for you to experience what real adulthood is like. And I can assure you that a lot of students have walked that road, and it is so beneficial to them. So I'm here from SWAT Productions Limited, and I just want to let you guys know that one of the channels that you can use when you sign up and you get your first year in college is that you can sign up for the program. For most students, if you're going with like UWI or other institutions, you're doing like a 3 to 4 year degree program. We actually allow persons to do the program for 3 years straight. You can do the program for three times. And what the agency does is they find the job placement for you. And when you register with them, they assist you with the process of not just getting your work permit, which you're going to need for the embassy, but you also get assistance with like the insurance, with paying your service fees. All of that is included in your program fee. And then, of course, when it's time for you to go to the embassy, they'll assist you in terms of getting ready, getting your paperwork ready, and assisting you with, how to prepare for the embassy interview. For the sake of time, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be speaking with you guys more on a one-on-one basis when we go into the breakout room, and you guys can ask ask me any questions that you want about the program and how you can navigate your way into getting started, how soon you can start. I know one of the most frequently questions that is asked is if I'm in first year, can I do the program? And yes, you can. So you don't have to wait until you complete your first year to do the program, and I'm going to tell you how. All right, so stay tuned and join me in the breakout room, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you guys have about the J1 Work and Travel program. And remember to check out our YouTube video as well that you were just watching, so that you can hear from participants that went up this May about what their experience was like having traveled on the program. Thank you guys again for inviting me.
Monica, and on the screen you can see the contact information for SWAT. Now take those screenshots, take down the screenshot. I know that some of you will be joining the Zoom room for SWAT, but for now take the contact information, in which I'm sure Monica will be willing to share much more information in regards to the offerings they have. We will have after a representative from the Ministry of Education, so as she queues up, I did mention earlier before about the competition. Now, we know we have a number of students online, and I'm sure those that had invited you would have encouraged you that it is important that if you should hear your name at any time during this particular presentation, that you should indicate. Your indication will indeed assist them in winning the prize that is there for them. So, can Michael Blackwood, and more than likely these persons are on YouTube, can they indicate that they are here? Michael Blackwood. Also Selena Taylor. Ruth Brown. Renee Carby. Tiara Cook. Orlando Lovelace. Bradley Taylor. Now, our representative are currently monitoring our YouTube chat, so we will know whether or not these persons would have indicated whether or not they are here today. And lastly, we have Kayla Parma. I will not repeat those names enough because it is important that you guys are listening and that you are actually here, right? So, some of these persons have indeed indicated. Okay, some persons have indeed indicated. Yes, so you have won some points for your friend today, right? Okay, so let us jump straight into the next presentation. We have from the Ministry of Education, Miss Patrina McCoy, and she's from the Tertiary unit. And she, again, will be speaking on financial opportunities offered through the Ministry of Education. Do we have Miss McCoy now?
Hi, good afternoon. Are you able to hear me?
Yes,
Hello?
we are hearing you loud and clear.
Very good afternoon to you, and thank you so much for your extending the invitation to us at the Tertiary unit. Are you there?
Yes, we're hearing you. We are hearing you clearly.
Right. I am here just in collaboration with all the other agencies and organizations that are offering tuition support. The Ministry of Education also offers scholarships and grants that are in line with tertiary students studying, in particular, their first degrees. For the scholarship programs, I'll just go through briefly some of the offerings that we do have. In particular, for teachers, we have the MSTVET. This is the math, science, technical, and vocational areas. And in that particular scholarship, these include educational programs in engineering, mathematics, science, in particular physics or chemistry, technical and vocational programs such as visual arts, industrial education and agriculture education, geography, special education, and any engineering program at the University of the West Indies and University of Technology. Industrial systems engineering at the CMU. So under the MSTVET scholarship, these are the program offerings that we have. More information can be found on our website under the Tertiary Students Assistance Program. So if anyone here is interested, our first full scholarships, these are full scholarships for the areas listed previously. You must be a first or second year student to apply. You must be a full or part paying student. If it is that you apply and you are in second year, it means that your first year would have already been taken care of. So we will start from your second year to undertake your fees. With the full scholarships, there are book grants, boarding that is optional, and the awardees will be required to serve a bond, meaning they'll be required to live and work in Jamaica for a stated period of time. One of the main criteria, the critical criteria for the scholarship, is that these students are required to maintain a GPA of 3.0. Other scholarships that are under the Tertiary Student Assistance Program are considered the traditional scholarships. These include the Annual Jamaica, the Emancipation, the UTech Open, Jamaica Technical High School, the Elias A. Issa, which alternates yearly between male and female. So once you're applying online, the program will indicate whether or not it's the year for male or the year for female. We also have the John J. Mills and the Emancipation Postgraduate. That's the only postgraduate scholarship that the Ministry of Education offers through the tertiary unit at this time. With that as well, we have the Monroe College Scholarship. The Monroe College I speak of is the one in New York, and they offer criminal justice or computer networks and cybersecurity only. The New York Monroe College the programs can be done either virtually, which is online only, or the student may go to Monroe. However, if the student goes to Monroe, all fees relating to flight, accommodation, and so on are the responsibility of the student. Only tuition fees will be covered by the Ministry of Education. So again, with these scholarships, the critical criteria is that the students are required to maintain a GPA of 3.0. So for all our scholarships, we consider it the first point of application. So if students want to get tuition support, students would definitely choose the scholarship for their first point. So all their fees will be covered. So if there's a case where the student is unable to meet the criteria for the scholarships, we at the tertiary unit does offer grants in the form of tuition financial assistance grants or JAMVAT. Under the financial assistance grants, the criteria is you must be a Jamaican national and you must be attending a tertiary institution doing your first degree only. You must be between the ages of 17 and 35 years, and you must be doing a program that is accredited by the UCJ. The maximum award under the grant is $299,999. There are no guarantees that any student at any time will get the maximum award. However, students always benefit greatly from the financial assistance grants. Returning students are required to have a GPA of 2.2. And with these grants, both financial assistance and JAMVAT, a critical component is community service hours. This is mandatory. The JAMVAT is one of the more popular grant benefits from the tertiary unit. The student must be a Jamaican national, must be attending an institution in Jamaica, and the program of study must be accredited under the UCJ, must be between 18 and 35 years old, and it must be a first degree. You must be unemployed if you are to access the JAMVAT. The maximum award for the JAMVAT is 30% of your tuition. Your GPA must be 2.5 if you're a returning student, and you can benefit a maximum of 3 times. For the students getting the 30% on the JAMVAT, Students who have tuition fees in excess of $1 million, the maximum award is $350,000. Additional information, application period is April to June of each year, and all the sections of the application form must be complete. The portal is available online on the ministry's website under the Tertiary Students Assistance Program. All required supporting documents must be submitted for consideration, and only one award will be given to the student each year. So if you apply for scholarship, grant, and JAMVAT, only one, and usually the one with the greater benefit is given. That's the one that will be awarded to you if you meet all the criteria. The award may not be deferred in any way. So if the student does not take up the offer, it is immediately withdrawn or revoked. You must ensure that your hours are completed and the documents submitted within the given time specified, and you will have to use the platform to make your application, as no application will be accepted in office. Once your application has been submitted, you'll be contacted by email. So whatever the program that you have applied for, all application programs respond to you through your respective emails. We have submitted to Enrolled Jamaica contact information that they will share later on how to access information, further information from us, or should you need to, you may check the Ministry of Education's website on the Tertiary Student Assistance Program, and you will find more information on the programs offered and those requirements that are needed for you to be considered for award. So run with this information, ensure that you know where to get tuition support or at least assistance to cover your future studies at the tertiary level. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. McCoy. Now, that was a mouthful of education. And believe me, students, even myself was a beneficiary from grants and bursaries offered to the Ministry of Education. And I always tell persons, these are low-hanging fruits, especially when it comes to JAMVAT. There's no way a student who is going into the first year, in a first year program at any tertiary institution can say, boy, they don't get a benefit from JAMVAT. These are low-hanging fruits. There's no excuse. We have a giveaway. We have a giveaway based on information that was presented by Ms. McCoy. So I'll be asking that question a few seconds from now, but I just want to encourage our students to remember to follow EnrolledJa's Instagram page. It's at EnrolledJa. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. So we are being streamed live on YouTube. We want you guys to subscribe because we'll be uploading more content. We'll be having more events such as this. And importantly right now, request to be added to the WhatsApp group. Now the WhatsApp number is 876-781-6781. And remember, even after this event, even after this broadcast, we'll be sending a number of pieces of information to you from the Ministry of Education and from all the entities that are here. So that will be our group. That is our group. That is how we'll be communicating information to you, because we want to, we commit to allowing this transition process into a tertiary institution be easy for you, to be stress-free, because we have been through it, and that is the reason the stakeholders, the partners of EnrolledJa came together to create this entity, because we know how stressful the program can be. So we've committed that we don't want persons to go through that same stress that we went through. We make it very easy for you. So we are committed to sending you content in terms of easing the transition for you. Now, the giveaway question, we want persons to answer in the WhatsApp group, right? 871-6781. The first person to answer will get a $200 credit, and in your answer also indicate the mobile network that you subscribe to. So the first question is, what is the maximum amount offered by JAMVAT? I want the exact number. I remember Ms. McCoy smiling when she gave the number just now. What is the maximum amount afforded to students through JAMVAT, right? So the first person to answer will win a $200 credit. Next up, we have UCC. So what the UCC representative Q, and UCC will be on, no.
UCC, an institution highly recognized to represent a revolution in the delivery of private higher education in the annals of the modern Caribbean. And like all revolutions, there's always a story to tell. UCC, fostering leadership and innovation.
Who become accountants, architects, electricians, social media managers, engineers, and so on. Selecting your journey to become the person you want to be in the future actually starts now. And today I want to share with you how finding your gift will help you make clearer decisions as you complete your high school education and move on to tertiary education, social media managers, engineers, and so on. Donna M. Selecting your journey senior advisor in the recruitment and enrollment department at the UCC. And today I want to share with you, you will be introduced to a number of institutions with their various offerings. From my experience, offerings mean nothing until you know what your career path is. And some of you watching this event already know or have some idea which program or programs you would like to pursue in the coming year. And there are also many of you who still has no idea what program or directions you want to take for your career path. A famous talk show host, Steve Harvey, said, your mission, your purpose, your destiny will all be tied to one thing, and that one thing is your gift. So I want to talk a little bit about finding your gift and ways how you can find your gift. Now, what are you good at? What have you done that have given you a skill that can be used for a cause? And what do you care about in your community or country? Later this evening, I want to take some time and answer these 3 questions. Also, I want to leave with you, before I get into my presentation, 4 ways how you can actually identify these gifts. I want you to identify the things that you care about. And I also want you to reflect on what matters the most. Look to people who you admire, and I want you to imagine your best possible self. Where do you see yourself in 4 to 5 years? What are you doing? Who are the people around you? And what impact do you want to make in the world? And more importantly, in your country, Jamaica. So the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean started in 2002 with a merger of IMS and IMP. Today, we are the first university college in Jamaica, and we are actually one of the fastest growing institutions in the Caribbean region. UCC today is a group of 8 companies. So the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean is registered and recognized by the University Council of Jamaica, which is the accreditation body. The UCC is also internationally accredited by the Accreditation Service for International Schools, Colleges, and the Universities, ASIC. We currently have 5 locations. Our head office, corporate office, is in Kingston, and the other locations we have are in Maypen, Mandeville, Montego Bay, and Ocho Rios. So why study with the UCC? Why should you join our tertiary institution? Well, for starters, you have heard earlier about how to finance your tuition. We do have a flexible payment options for students. We also have a faculty of practitioners who are in their respective field of study. So your syllabus is influenced by their experience and expertise. Apart from tremendous networking opportunities, you will also enjoy our flexible study options part-time and full-time. And also, we have international partnerships with the University of London and the University of Arizona, to name two. So how do you go about selecting the right degree program and your career path? Our undergraduate programs are in the different fields. School of Business and Management. We also have School of Humanities and Law, School of Technology and Mathematics. We have associate degrees, and we have those in bachelor degrees. So for undergraduate programs or bachelor degrees, just to name a few, we have our BA in Media and Communications, we have in Journalism, Internal Auditing, we do have Marketing, as well as we have Business Administration, where you can major in Accounting, Financial Management, Information Systems Management, Accounting, and Financial Management. And for our associate degree, we have Tourism and Hospitality Management, Business Administration, Production and Operation Management, and we do have our associate in Paralegal Studies. So how do you gain acceptance at the UCC? For starters, individuals should possess a minimum of 5 subjects at the GCE or CSEC level at grades A, B, C, or passes 1, 2, 3 respectively. To gain conditional acceptance into the institution, persons can be accepted with 4 CXC subjects, pending the outstanding CXC subjects. Or they can opt to do our UCC replacement courses, which is Core Mathematics, English for Academic Purpose, and Fundamentals of Accounting. We also have a mature entry option for mature persons over the age of 25 who has 5 years working experience, who does not have any CXC or GCE subjects. Those persons can reach out to us, and we can provide guidance on how you can matriculate into our associate degree or bachelor's degree program. So we have various study options. For our bachelor's degrees, the full-time is 4 years to complete that program. Part-time is 4.5 years. For our associate degrees, it is 2 years. Our study options are full-time, part-time, where we have blended, which is face-to-face and online, and we have synchronous online learning. Our start dates for each semester are fall, which is September, spring, which is January, and summer, which commences in May. So we do have an intake period that is now going on for January 2023. So our tuition costs, which I know all of you are waiting to hear about this. We do have this information on our website, but I will just go through it quickly for the presentation purpose, where a 3-credit module at UCC is $46,500. If you have foundation modules, that will be $23,250, and that's for the semester. And then you also have your miscellaneous fees, which is comprised of a number of items. Earlier on, Mikhail spoke about scholarships, and we want you to know that the UCC has over 14 scholarships, EFA scholarships for first-generation tertiary students. So we'd like you to reach out to us in our private chat room so we can speak more about the various scholarships that are available. So when you finish your associate degree, you're going to want to move on to your bachelor's degree and then to graduate and doctoral studies. UCC also offer these programs as well, where I could name 2. We have our SEMBA and SEMPA programs. These programs also have a mature entry option where persons can matriculate to the program without having a bachelor's degree. And this is more for mature persons who may be tuned in with their children watching this presentation. I also want to let you know about our VCC Virtual Career Center, which is the latest innovation that UCC has launched. This is a platform where both local and international students can access, where you receive assistance with resume writing, you receive quiz to assist you to prepare for interviews, as well as job postings. UCC supports you along the way, and therefore your success is important to us. I would want to take a minute to just recognize our recruitment and enrollment team members and to let you know that they are all waiting to hear from you to help guide you along your career path. At this time, I would like to put on the screen where you can scan for our website and receive additional information regarding all the programs that I have shared with you this afternoon. I want to thank you for this opportunity, and I look forward to meeting the participants in the private chat room that will be available later on this afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Hunter from the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean. And as you can see, students, there's a lot of opportunities available at the UCC, right? The UCC has been doing great things. One of the things that I've really respected about the UCC and taken notice is their marketing campaign. They really go all out in ensuring that their messaging is simple, it is attractive, it is clear, and I'm sure that it represents well what is on offer in terms of the UCC, the experience you'll have at the UCC. UCC has a Zoom room, so remember, in a few minutes, well, not a few minutes, about half hour from now, those rooms will be open so you can engage with Ms. Hunter and the other representative to gain more information. And remember, the ultimate goal is to submit applications, start the application, ask the question. So again, next year when May comes and June comes, the persons are not rushing and saying, boy, where is it I'm going to go? Where is it I'm going to get financing? The opportunity is right here, so you can start that from now, right? Alania Graham. Who is Alania Graham? Alania Graham is the lucky winner of $200 credit. The question was asked, what is the maximum amount awarded by JAMVAT? So we had persons saying $1 million, $2 million, and all of that. But the correct answer is what? $299,999. JAMVAT will not give you a cent over that. You will not get $300,000, but you will get $299,999. So congratulations to Ms. Graham. We will contact you shortly regarding your prize. Now, UCC had a lot of information. They were giving you a lot of information, you know. So the question we're asking for UCC, again, not a giveaway, how many locations does UCC have, right? So go again, write in our WhatsApp chat, 781-6781, and tell us how many locations does UCC have. We want to do once again a quick shout out to the schools that are here. Now we see persons from St. Hughes, persons like Rihanna Carr, we see persons from Denby High, Glenmuir, Central, Manning School, St. Jago. We have persons from all over. We have from Manchester High, we have from Clarendon College, we have from Bustamante High School, we have persons from all over with us. But again, we still have a few more presentations, still encourage more of your friends to join. We don't want persons to be selfish with this information, you know. We want everybody to win in terms of getting the opportunity to hear what is on offer after they leave. Most of you will be leaving high school next year, finally, not true, but what is it that you're going to do with your time? The presenters are here to share with you the opportunities that exist. And before our representative from Hart comes on, we have Sasha Gay Dennis, right? So Sasha Gay, prep yourself before representative from Hart. Remember our little competition, right? So we have persons here. We have our competitors online. I will shout out to the competitors. We'll give them the opportunity to probably open their camera to introduce themselves. But once again, we'll be calling out some names. And we want these persons to indicate that they are indeed here on YouTube so you can assist your friend in winning something or some things great. Is Diana Davis here? Is Rochelle Gordon here? I want to hear that Amika Bailey is here. Is Tony Wilson here? Sashana Douglas. Cindy Reed and Osran Salabi. If those persons are here, you will be assisting greatly your friends, either Chanel, Deandra, Kamoy, Ruth, and Shamar, Shanice, or Chanel. A lot of she here. You'll allow one of them to win something great this afternoon, right? So next on our presentation list, we have Heart. We have Shoshana Gay Dennis to tell you the great offerings that are available at Heart Trust NSTA. So right before Shoshana comes on, we'll show you a flyer that has some information. You can take some screenshots of that before she comes on and make her presentation. So after this slide is gone, Shasha Gay will present from Heart.
Good evening, everyone. I must say thanks for the opportunity to join this program this afternoon. Indeed, it has been very informative, and I hope that the students are taking in the information that is needed. So my name is Sasha Gay Dennis. I am the Client Service Officer at the Clarendon Regional and Parish Office of the Heart NSTA Trust, with responsibility for Clarendon. And this evening, I'll be sharing with you about what is it that the Heart NSTA Trust offers. Before, many persons knew us as Heart NTA or Heart Trust NTA, but we are now merged with the Apprenticeship Board, the Jamaica for Lifelong Learning, and the NYS board. So now we are Heart NSTA Trust, and we offer a variety of programs. Now, we do believe at Heart Trust that skills pay the bills. Hence, we are mostly skill-based. And the skills that we offer are from various industries. We're talking about garment construction. We have from the hospitality industry. We have from general construction. We offer persons the opportunity to learn how to become architect. So it's not just about going to university, but Heart also offers these skills that you will need to pay your bills. So we offer institution-based training, and we have 4 colleges. We have the Heart College of Construction, which is located in Portmore, that offers mainly construction programs along with plumbing, electrical, welding, among others, hard skills such as industrial maintenance, electrical consumer technician, among others. We also have the Heart College of Hospitality Services, which is located in Runaway Bay, St. Anne. And we offer mostly hospitality programs there to include Commis Chef, which is a level 2 program. It goes right up on to the sous chef, which qualifies you, of course, to be a sous chef, which is the 3rd in command in a kitchen of a hotel or a large industry, right? They also offer like housekeeping, hospitality, villa service operations. We also have the Heart College of Innovation and Technology, which is located in Montego Bay. So if it's that you're interested in learning how to do networking, you want to be a graphic designer, then Heart College of Innovation and Technology is the place for you. Our other residential academy that we have is the Ebony Park, and we pride our Ebony campus as they are the leading, and one of our leading campuses. We offer agricultural programs such as farm equipment. We also have tractor operation and maintenance. We do the agri-food processing. And of course, we know once you're in agriculture, you cannot be out of a job, because guess what? behind the hospitality industry, there is the agriculture industry that is taking the #2 lead in the world today. So we have it all covered. We know just what you need, and we provide it all for you. If it's that you cannot reach these campuses because they're out of your reach, we have our local training institutions as well. We have the Whole Harbour VTC, we have the Lloydasville, and they offer different programs that covers different sectors. We also offer our programs through what is called community training interventions. So we have set up different schools in different communities that offers different programs. And it's from the 7 industry, the construction, the hospitality, the beauty services, all those. We have it for you. Well, there are some persons that will leave school, but they need a break. They don't want to go back to a learning institution. They want to do something. Maybe they want to figure out what is it that they really want to do. So in the meantime, they probably need access to jobs. We offer work-based training as well. We have the Registered Apprenticeship Program. For this Registered Apprenticeship Program, you will get a chance to be placed in a firm that you will work for a year. It also has a training component where you will, if you're qualified, after sitting an exam, you'll be certified in either business administration, clerical assistant, or teacher assistant, depending on where you're placed. So if it's that you think you like the field of teaching, but you want to probably feel it out first, then you come talk to us. If it's that you need career counseling, we can provide that for you as well. But then we can place you at an institution to say, hey, assist the teacher. And if you're successful in the exam provided after attending classes, because attending classes is also a component of the Registered Apprenticeship Program, then you will qualify as a teacher assistant. We also have for this program, if you do not have any CXCs, you will have to sit a diagnostic assessment, which is basic math and English, grade 9 level. And of course, you will, for all our work-based programs, you must have a bank account because that's how you will be paid. All right. There's also the School Leavers Training Opportunity Program, SL-TOP. For this program, you need 2 CXCs to be a part of it. You also receive a stipend on this program. You are placed in a firm. You are given the opportunity to become certified while you ponder what is it that you want to do next. We also have our National Service Corps program, which is also a work-based program where you are engaged in meaningful employment for 6 months. There's also our graduate work experience program. So for many persons, maybe you're on the platform, you would have graduated university, you can't find anything to do. You can always become a part of our graduate work experience program where you are engaged in meaningful employment for a period of 6 months and you receive a stipend every 2 weeks. But you must have your degree or an associate degree to be a part of this program. And for the persons who have some disability, whether it be you have some hearing impairment, you cannot see properly, whatever it is, you are not left out because there is a program for you as well. We have the empowerment program that caters to persons with disability, where we find meaningful employment for these persons who are mentored during the time of placement, which is 4 months. And of course, they get the opportunity to earn from this program. So you see, Heart Trust, we cater for everybody. Different programs will have different age group, but for our training programs, we have you from 17 to 99, you can access training. So you don't have any excuse. And guess what the best part about Heart Trust? It is free, not $1. It is covered. All right? So you have no excuse as to why you cannot access training. You have no excuse as to why you cannot get a skill, because Hard Trust is free. All right? So if it's that you need more information, you can always access our website at heart.nsta.org, or you can call 994-3278. So our contact center number, in addition to what is on the screen, you can call 99-HEART, which is 994-3278. When you call the contact center, they can send you to any location that you would want. And of course, we are located in every parish in Jamaica. All right, we have a parish office in every parish, as well as institutions. So that's it from me, and I hope to see a lot of you sending in your application. Thank you very much for listening.
Ms. Shashagay Dennis, Heart. Everybody knows Heart, right? And one of the last things Ms. Dennis just said just now is that Heart is in every location. Heart has made it a point of duty to make locations accessible to persons. The call is loud this day and age for more skills persons. Gone are the days when persons look down on those having a skill. Persons with skills are making loads of money. And like myself and other persons who had gone to a university, gotten a degree and all of that, sometimes we look back and say, boy, what would I do if we didn't have a skill? Or can we actually go back and get a skill right now? The call is there for those who think their calling is doing something with their hands and so forth, Heart is there. There's always an opportunity. There's no way after 5th or 6th form you should go home and sit and say, boy, there's nothing to do. Opportunities are abound, and Heart has always been there. The call again is loud, not only locally but internationally, for persons who want to pursue areas that are skills related. Heart also has a room. So in a few minutes from now, those Zoom and Google Meet rooms will be open, where you can speak directly with the representatives, get more information in terms of how to put in your applications. Now, for the question that was asked, Tashima Parchment is the winner. Tashima answered, how many locations does UCC have? And the answer is 5. UCC has 5 locations, right? I had promised you that we would allow the time to slip away, because there is another segment in which we want you to engage directly with our presenters who are here today. So we'll go directly to GC Foster College, right? GC Foster, we have Miss Caroni Gregory. So we'll play GC Foster's video, and then Miss Gregory will come.
The G.C. Foster College of Physical Education and Sport produces world-class physical education teachers, coaches, massage therapists, fitness instructors, and recreational professionals. They offer programs which include Master of Science degree, 4-year bachelor's degree, associate degree in coaching, and much more. Visit their office at EnrolledJa, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone 876-619-1097-99. G.C. Foster College, the college of choice.
Audience and our virtual listeners, Mr. Johnson, I want to say thank you very much for providing GC Foster College with this platform to showcase our different career opportunities, and definitely to be a part of this early bird recruiting and application system. So I'm going to get straight into my presentation, and this evening I'm going to be telling you about the different programs that are offered at GC Foster College, how you can apply, and what our lovely facilities are consisting of. Now, I must say GC Foster College was a gift, and it's a gift to us from Cuba, and it is very important that you listen to the presentation to ensure that you're a winner of a prize that will be given from GC Foster College as well. And I just want to say, to throw in, Mr. Johnson, I'll be offering you some GC Foster College tokens that later on you can also present to these recipients. Now, GC Foster College it's only of its kind in the English-speaking Caribbean, still is. It's a sport and educational institution where we train persons in becoming physical education teachers, professional coaches, fitness instructor, and also sports massage therapists. Now, these programs are taken up by persons locally and internationally. So we have persons from the Caribbean, such as Grenada, Trinidad, and Tobago, which would have participated in our programs over the years. Importantly, also, we must talk about our communication with these past students and how they would have provided support for the different programs that are offered to students. We also have the master's degree in physical education and sport, which the requirement is not having a physical education bachelor's, but any bachelor's in education can provide you with an opportunity to obtain the master's degree that we offer. Also, we are planning, and very soon we're going to be having a bachelor's in physical education and physics, because in this era, persons not only want to partake in physical education, but we also want to ensure that persons are becoming physical education engineers by creating and designing equipment that are used in sport. Now, our associate degrees involves coaching, fitness instruction, and sports massage therapy. For any of the bachelor's degree, you're going to find that you are going to be needing, for the bachelor's degree, on the screen I'm seeing the associate degrees, but for the associate degrees, you're going to need your CXC subjects, of course, and then for the bachelor's, you're going to need 5, which must include the math and the English. But just in case you wouldn't have obtained these in one sitting of your CSEC subject, we have our pre-college and continued education program, which will facilitate you and ensure that you will matriculate into the programs that we offer. We have flexible payment plans that will allow persons to benefit and pay their tuition in parts. We also partner with the different travel agencies that will also assist persons. We recommend the JAMVAT, just the same, Ministry of Education would have presented the different opportunities, and we also encourage those. Not only will you be trained to be a physical education teacher or a professional coach, but it's important to know that throughout your encounter, you will participate in extracurricular activities in all sport. Our courses are theoretical and practical, so you'll get engaged in the football, the basketball, the netball, male or female, and also swimming. Now, finally, let's touch on the scholarship opportunities. As a sporting industry, as a sport and educational institution, we would have partnered with the Sport Development Agency, and first years are able to obtain first year scholarship of almost $2 million towards their tuition. Now, it is important to know that also our alumni are on board for sponsoring us. So thank you very much for listening. We have many more to share with you. So once you come onto our booth, we will be sure to ensure that you are provided with additional information. So visit us online at GC Foster College and apply today and be a part of our Sound Mind in a Sound Body educational and sporting institution. Thanks for listening and have yourselves a wonderful evening.
Thank you so much, Ms. Gregory. Now, GC Foster is one of those extremely relevant tertiary institutions here in Jamaica. And the reason why I say that, sports, one of our biggest export, although I don't think we are monetizing enough in regards to sport, but what do people know about Jamaica? Music and sports. You talk about track and field, cricket stars, well, football, that's a bit iffy right now, right? But Jamaica is known for sports. When you talk about netball, and GC Foster College over the years have been producing or assisting a number of our greatest athletes, managers, and so forth, and they continue to do so. So again, where is it that your talent lies? And it's not only the sports that GC Foster provides in terms of program, but there are other programs that they provide. GC Foster has a link has a Zoom link, and I'm sure that Ms. Gregory is willing and waiting to present to you more information about how to apply for the many programs that GC Foster has. The opportunities are many. I'm tired of hearing persons say, boy, them don't know what to do and Jamaica don't have this. Jamaica has a lot of opportunities. Our tertiary institutions are doing awesome things out there. But sometimes because persons don't know, and that is why we are having this forum here today for you to be exposed to the many opportunities that are available. So remember, GC Foster College, they have a link. And again, even after tonight's forum, we will send you the recordings of today's presentation, and you will be engaged further in the WhatsApp group as mentioned before, and the subscription channel. Remember that EnrolledJa is a subscription platform. We have 2,000 plus persons that would have subscribed since the latter part of last year, and all of this information will be sent directly to you. So again, you cannot say, boy, I did not know. Next, because we want to reach the point where you will engage with these persons directly in the Zoom links and the Google Meet, we will have Brownstown Community College. So we'll queue up right now, Brownstown video. And we will have Miss Lloyd Bailey presenting on what are the opportunities available at Brownstown Community College.
Looking for the ideal institution to further your education? There is a place for you at Brownstown Community College. We offer bachelor and associate degrees, diplomas and certificates, preliminary science UE, CAPE and CSEC subjects, NVQJ Level 2 programs. Make Brownstown Community College your college of choice. Contact us at 975-2339, 975-2457, 469-1239, or btcc.edu.jm. Looking for the ideal institution to further your...
Hi, good evening. I am Lloyd Bailey from Brownstown Community College. Thank you for having me. We're going to look tonight at the opportunities here for you at Brownstown Community College if you should choose to enroll. We would love to have you as a part of our family. So let's go through the presentation. So, welcome to Brownstown Community College. So we're going to look through tonight at the background of the college, the different programs that are offered, career opportunities that are available for persons who decide to partake in studies here, and how you can finance your studies at the college. We were established in 1975, so this year makes 47 years of us being in operation. We're heading for the big 50, and having been around for so long, we are now one of the top institutions, tertiary institutions in St. Anne. We are pretty much a household name at this point, and we boast very successful alumni. Most persons, especially if you are from the St. Anne area or its environs, are either past students of Brownstown Community College or they know someone who's a past student. I myself am a past student. We have expanded to 4 different locations. We have the main campus here in Brownstown, which houses our business, arts, science, and evening departments. Our technical campus in Discovery Bay for those who are so inclined. The nursing campus in St. Anne's Bay, where we have our partnership with the University of the West Indies. And our industrial training unit in Lidford, where we have our trailer truck drivers who are housed there. So what are some of the programs that we offer? We offer a wide array of programs: bachelor's degrees, associate degrees, occupational associates, and the subject areas that fall under these, we have business administration, hospitality and tourism management, and social work as bachelor degrees, business admin, management information systems, architectural and construction technology, culinary arts, HTM, social work and environmental studies as associate degree, occupational associate degrees in customer service, restaurant operation management, and construction site management. Our certificate courses are more so our skill courses. So courses such as allied health, early childhood development, computer skills, and food and beverage. We also offer diploma courses. These are more so city and guild diplomas. So engineering and mechanical engineering, electrical engineering and mechanical engineering level 2 diplomas. We also have pre-university courses in arts and natural sciences, which allow our students to matriculate into the universities. I'd like to, some of the institutions that award our degrees and certificates. So for our bachelor's degrees and associates, these are from this Council of Community Colleges of Jamaica, CCCJ, UTEC and UA, as we have partnerships with those. Our diplomas are from City and Guilds, as I said, and our pre-university courses from the Caribbean Examination Council. Our skill courses are certified by Heart Trust and from the Brownstown Community College as well. I'd love to highlight 3 of our new programs, 3 new, the kids on the block. Our Bachelor's in Computing, Bachelor's in Food Service Management, and our Associate of Applied Science in Agro-Processing and Business Management. Now for the Computing and Food Service Management, persons will serve 2 years at Brownstown Community College and their final 2 years at UTEC. The specializations for computing is in computer science and information technology, while the specializations for food service management is in culinary arts and management. The associate degree in applied science for agro-processing is going to be offered full-time as well as part-time. The majors are in food storage and sanitation, agribusiness logistics, and management. So these especially we would really love to get off the ground and get persons involved so that we can offer new things to our members of society. Having studied at the Brownstown Community College, what career opportunities are there for you? Well, you will be qualified to enroll in accounting, finance, food preparation, food service management, sales and marketing, agriculture, environmental conservation, greenhouse operations, for those who are technically inclined, software development and computer programming, and database management, construction, architecture, and land and quantity surveying, among many more. Now you may be wondering, how are you going to finance your studies? Internally, we offer affordable payment plans. We have 3 months, 6 months, and 8 months, and we make it a point to work with persons to find options that are beneficial. We do not want anyone to be left behind, so we try to work with you as best as possible to ensure that you are able to continue your studies without the stress of how you're going to finish paying. We have the Earn and Study program where persons are put to work at the college, and what income is generated from this endeavor goes towards their tuition. It lessens the stress of having to find funds for your tuition while also giving you that experience of having to work. There are scholarships and grants that are available. Some of them were mentioned earlier by other presenters. Our guidance counselors also work very hard to ensure that whatever grants are are available out there, they bring them to you, to your attention. There is also JAMVAT and the Student Loan Bureau, which can be used as options to finance your tuition. Now, how do you become a BTCC student? You can apply online at our website at btcc.edu.jm, or if you are nearby in Brownstown or its environs, you can stop by our campus and complete an application form there. On our website, you'll also find more information about other programs that are offered, tuition costs, and so on. The numbers on the screen are our phone line and WhatsApp lines. You can take down that information, as well as our email addresses, marketing@btcc.edu.jm and registry@btcc.edu.jm. Thank you very much for having us. We are looking forward to having you in our breakout rooms to have more discussions, and we would love for you to be a part of the BTCC family. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much, Loy. You know, one of the things I love about Brownstown Community College is how strategic they are in terms of the programs offered. Now, Brownstown, as you know, is in St. Anne, and St. Anne is a perfect mix of urban, you know, you have the tourism belt, you have the agricultural belt and so forth, and there's a food basket. In addition to St. Elizabeth, St. Anne can be considered one of those food basket of Jamaica. So the programs they offer at Brownstown Community College caters to that particular niche. Again, the relevance of the program, and again, no one can say the opportunity does not exist. So even if you're not in the St. Anne Trelawney area, please consider Brownstown Community College. Travel is so easy these days with all of these highways and everything that is being developed. Go into the Brownstown Community College Zoom room later, hear more what they have to offer, hear more about the scholarship offerings. And as we speak about Brownstown, we have more credit. Yes, man, we have more credit to give away. First person to answer. In what year was the Brownstown Community College established? Now, the first person to answer that credit will get $200 credit. And remember, text in the WhatsApp group, and persons who are part of the WhatsApp group currently, remember to encourage more persons to join. We're loving what is happening in the group. There are so much messages. It seems so difficult from a technical person to keep up. But there's so much message in the group. We want more persons to join because we want next year, I want the colleges here, especially those who have joined us here today, to be saying that, look here, we have a bumper crop in terms of students. We want the colleges to be wondering whether or not they can hold so much students here because students are responding, right? So what year was the Brownstown Community College established? We are hoping that we can open the Zoom room, say at around 10 minutes after 7, the latest. We have our next presenter. So we're winding down now. We have CanStudy Consulting. Now, CanStudy caters primarily to persons who are seeking to enroll in colleges in Canada. I'm sure they'll speak briefly about other options there, but CanStudy will be presenting at this time. We have a video from CanStudy. Let's cue it. After that, we'll have Miss Monique Myers who will speak.
Since 2013, we've helped a lot of students. I traveled back to Jamaica quite a few times, as much as I can, trying to help other students apply for schools, trying to walk them through the process. And through doing that, we got a lot of attention. We had people reaching out to us from other Caribbean islands, asking us for help in other countries. So we decided that in order for us to extend our reach and help as much people as we can, we should just step back, make this a Canadian company, and extend it to all the Caribbean islands so that we're capturing everyone. So in May of 2019, CanStudy Consulting was born. It's now a Canadian company based in Toronto, and we travel to the Caribbean to do our recruitment and expose our Caribbean students and youth and adults, whoever's interested, of the opportunities available in Canada.
Hello, everyone. Is everyone hearing me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Excellent. Thank you very much. So my name is Monique Myers, and I am here from CanStudy Consulting. I'll be talking a little bit about who we are as a company, the program that we offer, and basically all the important moving parts of this program that will be of benefit to Caribbean nationals, whether you're a student, you're a young professional, or you're just an adult who is looking for a second career or perhaps a new start. So I actually came to Canada from Jamaica through the study and work program. This was many years ago. I won't give away my age by telling you how long ago that was. And I came and I studied at a university right here in Toronto. I studied criminology and political science. I just completed my immigration law program at the University of British Columbia. And I have a total of about 6 to 8 years of experience in university administration right here in Canada. And so I am very equipped to answer a lot of questions that our clients may have just about the educational environment in Canada and what schools have to offer. Now, CanStudy Consulting We are located in Toronto, Canada, but we operate on a virtual platform. And this is simply because our clients are not located in Canada. They're located in the Caribbean. We service all Caribbean countries, both English and non-English speaking Caribbean countries. We currently operate a study and work program, and it's called Study and Work because while you're studying, you can work. Now, our clients work while they're going to school. So say, for example, you start in the fall, which is September, you can work up to part-time off campus during the school year. And then during all scheduled breaks, so that's summer, Christmas, Easter, any scheduled break, you could work full-time hours off campus. With that being said, there was a recent announcement by Immigration Canada saying that temporarily there is a policy stipulating that our students could work full-time hours off campus right throughout the year. Even before this announcement, however, we had clients who were working full-time even during the school semesters, simply because there is a nice little unwritten rule there that says you could work on a limited number of hours on campus while you're going to school during the semester. So the limit is typically on the hours worked off campus. So for example, when I was a student, an international student, I was working full-time hours right throughout the year because I had 2 on-campus jobs and also an off-campus job. And because of that, our students typically can provide a lot of financial support for their studies from working. And there are other ways to finance your education that I'm going to get into shortly. So with our program, we typically act as a bridge between the client and essentially where they see themselves in the future. So we provide you with all the tools and resources that you will need in order to become successful in Canada. All right? We call this the CanStudy 6-step blueprint to success. And it gives you from step 1 to 6. And when you enroll in our program, we outline exactly what those 6 steps are. So I'll just give you a brief summary as to what those 6 steps are. You could hear in more detail once you come to our breakout room later. I'm going to give you very concise and summarized information. But for those who want more detailed information, see us afterwards. I will be able to talk to you based off your personal situation and give you some more information about our program and how we're able to help you. So step 1 typically starts with onboarding. So this is where we introduce you to the company, to the program, and there's also a resume and cover letter workshop where there is a professional in the field that will teach you how to do a competitive resume and cover letter to the Canadian standard. You then move to step 2, which is a program placement. And this is where your consultant will be working with you one-on-one to find you the right program and school that will fit your profile based on your budget, based on where you want to live. If it's that you want a school that has scholarship opportunities, if you're looking for one that has, for example, a football team. So based on different factors or criteria that you outline, your consultant who's assigned to you we'll go ahead and match you with programs and schools, and you'll choose the one that you want. After you're accepted, then this takes us to step 3, which is where we assist you with applying for your study permit. In order to study legally in Canada beyond 6 months, you do need what is called a study permit. And as an applicant from Jamaica, if you apply and you're approved, you get a student visa in your passport. And then once you land in Canada for the first time, you're issued the study permit, which is a loose piece of paper that you just keep in your passport. All right, now, in this step, you also participate in a time management workshop and also in a success through goal setting workshop. And we have all these workshops because what we're promoting is holistic development. We're not looking to just bring clients to Canada and go to school and that's it. We want you to actually succeed when you come. And so we've been trying this system for the past 12 years, and we have found it to be tried, tested, and true. And the best way we see fit to execute this program is to ensure that we're also helping our clients not only for personal development, but also professional development. And so if you enroll in our program, you will notice that there are quite a bit of workshops and info sessions that you will attend in the name of us helping you to be prepared for that move so that when you land, you know exactly what to do. You're, you hit the ground running and you're ready to take on all the challenges. You have the tools and resources to actually achieve success before, you decide you want to go back home, or if you decide to stay a bit longer, it's definitely up to you. Now, once you approve the permit, this takes you to step 4. This is where we assist you with pre-departure. So we arrange your cell phone plan even before you leave Jamaica. We also get you a free SIM card, and we mail this to the address that you're going to be staying in Canada. We also assist you at that point with arranging your accommodation and also your flights. Once all that is done and you actually travel to Canada, you get to step 5, which is post-arrival. So in the post-arrival step 5 stage, we pick you up from the airport. You have a personalized gift that is also delivered to your address from us that you'll be staying in Canada. We also give you information that is essential for getting your bank account set up, your social insurance number that you'll need to work, all the essential information that you will need in order to successfully settle down. And all of that happened within the first week that you're here. Once we're done with step 5, then you now move on to step 6, which is a really fun step. That is a transition phase. And that is where we assist you with finding a job, with you participate in a financial planning workshop. So now you're in Canada, you're working some money, how do you plan your finances so that you're paying your tuition on time, you have enough funds to take care of your living expense, but you're also putting stuff aside for later. So later on, when you graduate, you could buy your house in Canada, you could buy your car, you could have enough money to send back home, you could start investing in the economy of your home country, et cetera, et cetera. So these are all things that we teach you in our program. You also participate in a home ownership workshop, and also in a post-graduation workshop, so that if you do want to stay a little bit after you graduate, whether it's temporarily or permanently, we also have those supports in place for you. All right, so those are essentially the 6 steps of our study and work program. And now, what are the requirements for this program? A lot of folks are surprised to hear that all you need is high school education. You don't actually even need CSEC subjects. And I apologize for all the schools that are here and all the teachers. I'm not promoting, not to do well in school, because there is a benefit in having your minimum of 5 CSEC subjects, and even more benefits if you have your CAPE. However, the minimum requirement is just that you have high school education. So if you matriculated up to at least grade 10, then we could assist you. You could definitely enroll in this program, and we'll be able to find schools and programs that will accept you at your level of education. Now for funding, there are different ways to fund your education when you're coming on the study and work program. I already spoke about working in Canada. So for most of our clients who work the maximum number of hours, they make roughly, if they're working part-time during the school year and full-time in the summer, they make roughly about $21,000, $22,000 per year. Now with the minimum wage now increasing just a few months ago, and also with the increased number of hours you could work, really you could be making anywhere upwards of like $40,000. And so that's even putting yourself in a better situation to finance your education while you're here in Canada. There's also scholarships and bursaries. A lot of schools in Canada do give scholarships. I have to say though, I do notice that, for example, our counterparts in the US, they have a bigger scholarship simply because their tuition is a lot more, and so they can afford to give bigger scholarships. In Canada, we don't have as many, and that's because the government already subsidized the tuition. And so if you're looking at tuition, you could expect to pay anywhere from about $5,000–6,000 Canadian dollars upwards per year. And like I said earlier, based on your budget, then we'll know what kind of schools to place you in. All right. Another way to fund your education is through awards. So a lot of corporate entities give awards, in your home country, also in Canada. I remember when I was going to university as an international student, I applied for every single scholarship and award I found, and I eventually was awarded some, right? And so that's always my suggestion to clients, and just generally to those who are applying for university and colleges: apply for everything you find. I was once in a session and I was told that sometimes, because no one is applying that qualifies, if one person applies, they're going to give it to that person. And so that's my philosophy: apply to everyone. You might never know, you might be the one applicant who's applying to a scholarship or award, and because you're the only one, even if you don't have all the requirements, they will award you the funds. Okay. We also have a lot of our clients getting support from their family members. And so we'll have some family members who can afford to completely finance our clients throughout school. And we'll have some, an auntie or uncle that says, listen, because you've been doing well in school all these years, I am going to take a chance on you, and I am going to give you the money for your tuition to go to school. But once you've graduated and you're done working, you have to start paying me back, right? And so we have a lot of those situations. You could also let us know what your unique situation is, and we could help you figure out, okay, based off what you've told us, this is probably the best way for you to go about arranging your funding. All right. And so, like I said, meet us afterwards. We could discuss your personal situation around funding as well. Now, why study in Canada? 3 top reasons that come to mind. We do have affordable world-class education. Canada is in the top 5 best countries in the world when it comes to their education system. And so you can expect to get top-class education. Once you return home to Jamaica, this education that you receive will be very valuable because you are getting a lot of worldly experience. You're learning from your classmates who are from other countries. I remember being in class with some friends from the Middle East, and when they explained to me how their systems work, I was able to implement some of that at my job that I had at the time. And so you will also be able to benefit from that. You also get to work while you study. And I find that, for example, in Jamaica, a lot of my friends told me that it was quite hard because of how the class schedules are set up. It was quite hard to work enough funds to really assist yourself significantly. However, in Canada, it is the norm to actually work while you're studying. Not only that, for most schools, you actually create your own schedule. And so you could work. You could really work in between classes, which is very valuable. There's also a post-graduation immigration opportunity where you could continue working full-time after graduation. And for those who want to stay a little bit longer, you could actually live there as a permanent resident if you want to. And we could provide all of that support for you as well if you do decide you want to live for a little bit after you've graduated. All right, so just a few stats for you. There's over 620,000 international students in Canada. They're on a yearly basis, they issue about $200 million in scholarships and bursaries, and the employment rate is currently 94.8%. And so you will have no issues finding a job. All of our clients find a job within the first few weeks of being in Canada. I don't have any client that is currently unemployed. Now, why apply early? There are 4 top reasons why you should apply early. The first one is you get to secure the scholarship opportunities if there are any available. If you apply late, forget about it, there's no chance. You also have a spot in your program of choice. Programs get filled up really, really quickly, especially if you're interested in the STEM fields. So science, technology, education, medicine, engineering, any of those fields, health fields, you want to be applying anywhere from September to December of the previous year. So for those who want to start school September of next year, you should be applying before the end of December, especially if you want to get into those competitive programs that are in health, science, technology, engineering, those fields, all right? A lot of times you apply late and then you are forced to just settle for a program that you really don't want because those are the only programs that are still open. So we don't want you in that situation. Also, there's more time to process your study permit application. Currently in Jamaica, the wait time for study permit applications can be quite long. We do have some students who get processed fast, but the bulk of them, they're waiting for well over 8 weeks. And you want to make sure that you have your study permit approval before the semester starts. And in applying early, you get to start your study permit application early. There's also more time to prepare for your relocation, to pull your things together, say goodbye to the family for a little bit, just soak it all in and just prepare for that transition. Finally, before I go, I just wanted to mention that you don't have to come and do a 4-year program. A lot of folks find that very daunting. And like the host was saying, gone are the days when you have to study all these theoretically heavy programs. Canada actually rewards skill. And so a lot of our clients that come, they are studying a skill program. So at the colleges. So you could study a program that is 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years. It's up to you. Most of our clients, I would say 85% of our clients actually study 2-year programs. So don't worry about being forced to do a 4-year program because with our program, we do not do that. And as I said, in Canada, doing a 2-year skill-based program will reap a lot of benefits. Finally, that is our contact information. Join us in the room after, and I'll be able to give you a lot more information, and I'll be able to talk to you about your personal situation. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Monique. You know, there was a news article recently that indicated that in the next 5 years, the Canadian economy will be needing somewhere around 500 to 1 million workers. There are a lot of opportunities in Canada. I'm one that I want persons to stay in Jamaica, right? I'm a nationalist, but the reality is that Jamaica is difficult and this is a global space. So wherever the opportunities are, I really encourage persons to seize those opportunities. There are a lot of persons who may have relatives in Canada, and the word is that Canada is great. Well, not in terms of the climate, because we know, but the opportunities are available. And when you can transition from a tertiary institution to regular life, to working in Canada, living in Canada, what more can you ask for? And I'm sure more will be said to you, more information will be presented to you by CanStudy to their virtual booth. And as we talk about the virtual booth, we'll invite students to, from now, we have 3 more presentations after, but we want you to visit the website, EnrolledJa.com/AVF. It's on your screen now. That is where you'll go to get into the virtual booth. For those who are who are sending us messages via the WhatsApp group, we'll send that link directly to the group. You can click there and those booths will be open in a few minutes. So that's www.enrolledja.com/AVF. Just go there and you'll see the links to the booth where you'll get more information from our presenters. We are going to have before JTS, yes, JTS will be next. So I want the representatives from JTS just spread themselves. The question was asked, in what year was the Brownstown Community College established? And Chanel Gardner won. Brownstown Community College was established in 1975. So congratulations to Miss Gardner, right? The time is going. So we'll go to JTS, who will present to you now the many programs that are afforded at this noble institution. Video.
One life can make a difference and indeed bring change. One life can reconcile feuding foes, dispel darkness, and rekindle hope. So come and grow, then go on. Be one more life changer. Learn how. Email admissions@jts.edu.jm for information about our bachelor and master degree programs in psychology and social work. Change the world, one life at a time.
Unmute, please.
Afternoon, and thank you very much for having Jamaica Theological Seminary coming in this afternoon to share information with you about the institution and the opportunities for advancing yourselves in tertiary education. I know that the time is already far spent, and therefore we're going to go right into our presentation this evening, and we will have our Vice President for the institution sharing at this time numerous information and opportunities for coming to JTS to become a life changer, changing the world one life at a time. Dr. Barnett, your time, please.
Thank you so much, Dr. Thompson, for your warm welcome. And may I just say that Dr. Thompson is the president of the Jamaica Theological Seminary, and it is indeed my privilege to be here on this platform, and just to thank the presenters, the organizers of this activity for the innovation in how they have brought all of us together. And it epitomizes what Jamaica Theological Seminary is all about. How is it that we are making ourselves relatable and relevant for the period that we're in and the time that we're in? And Jamaica Theological Seminary has as its mission as an institution that is geared to the times, but is also has its mission and vision and its values that are rooted in our faith and in our faith base. We have been around for 62 years, and we were one of the first institutions in Jamaica to have gotten accreditation from the University College of Jamaica. And so we are on this platform this afternoon to say to you that we have been transforming ourselves in terms of what is it that we're doing. A lot of persons believe that we are just about theology, but we understand that if we are to be relevant in this day and age, it is important for us to understand that the STEM programs, the giving persons the tools that they need to be relevant and relatable, and ensuring that Vision 2030 is realized, and it is only going to be realized through the human resource, and it is the people that is critical. And may I just ask my presenters here to run the slide for me, please? Thank you. Great, good. Thank you so much. And so we have spoken about our vision, and we have said that it is faith-based and it is rooted in what is it that we stand for as an institution. And the mission of JTS is that we are transforming, we are transformative, and students who come to Jamaica Theological Seminary can expect that they are going to get tools and skills and competencies that are rooted and grounded in ethics, in values that are important for what we as Jamaicans and the Caribbean, what is relevant for us at this day and age. We have several programs that are unique to the Jamaica Theological Seminary. We have a Department of Theology, and the programs of studies are an associate degree in leadership and ministry, Bachelor of Arts in Theology, and Bachelor of Arts in Biblical Studies. And of course, there are master's degrees that we have in public theology and biblical studies. And we go on to our degree programs. As we go on to our degree programs, we talk about a Bachelor of Arts in Theology, that we said that before. And then we go on to our liberal arts degree, and we have a Bachelor in Social Work. And we also have a Master's in Social Work. We have Bachelors in Guidance and Counseling. We have a Bachelor in Applied Behavioral Studies. And this particular degree is very, very important and relevant to what is happening now in our schools, in our society. Just trying to understand why is it that persons are behaving the ways that they are behaving. And so we are giving students the competencies that they need to deal with the social skills that they see happening in schools at this time. We also have a music and media, and this is also very relevant. When COVID struck and we saw what was happening in terms of our churches, that we were still able to have our services, not only because of the Zoom, but we were also able to have persons who would be able to use the multimedia, who will be able to understand how to balance the technology, the Facebook, the YouTube, and all the different medias. We have associate degrees, and the associate degrees are in social work, psychology, music and media. We said that before, and integrated media communications. We also have another set of associate degrees, and these are in if it's possible, we could just go on to the other associate degrees that we have. the other associate degrees we have are in, thank you so much, digital animation, fitness management, and the wholeness of persons is critical for us at this time. And we are giving persons associate degrees in fitness management, in construction site management. The construction sector is booming now. In the business process outsourcing, we are preparing persons for that, not only to be call center and data receivers and givers of information, but also preparing persons to manage, to be supervisors and managers in our call centers as we know them. And of course, the motor vehicle insurance loss adjustment, that is a very unique kind of degree. And what it does is that it is preparing persons to do, we have so many accidents on our roads, and persons have to get their vehicle assessed and valued, and also, being able to put through their claims into the insurance companies. And so we are preparing persons to do this kind of loss adjustment. And as we move on, we have our master's degrees. We have a master's degree in forensic psychology. And I dare say that Jamaica Theological Seminary is the first institution in Jamaica to have a master's degree in forensic psychology. And there's a difference between the psychology and forensic science. And so we boast that as we try to alleviate and we try to intervene and we try to transform persons who are in the institutions, whether they are the juvenile institutions or they are in our prisons. We're giving our students the tools that they need to be able to do to work with these students as they are in the different institutions, the juvenile institutions in the prisons, and how to give expert witness in courts. And the forensic psychology is the combination of law and psychology. And of course, we have a master's in social work. So we have said to you that Jamaica Theological Seminary is in transformation. It is not static. We have been around for 60 years, and we are reinventing ourselves, and we are preparing students for the world that is there. We're giving them skills and competencies in social work, in psychology, in theology, and of course, there's a combination of psychology and theology and social work. And so our students are having a robust kind of education that they're able to use in the world that we are in, the world that is so different than we know it 60 years ago. And so the Jamaica Theological Seminary continues to be relevant, to be relatable, and to give persons and students the tools that they need. We are located at 14 to 16 West Avenue on a very lush plantation, and we have students co-curricular activities where they play football, netball, all of those, chess, robotics, all of that we do. We are also at the Montego Bay, in Montego Bay at the Heinz Simonich School. We are in Porus in Manchester. We are in Homewood Technical High School. And of course, we are online, synchronous and asynchronous. We are changing lives, changing the world, one life at a time. Jamaica Theological Seminary. How do you contact us? Our president wants to hear from you, and is Dr. Winston Thompson, and he can be contacted at president@jts.edu.jm, or you can call him at 876-501-3452. Thank you so much for listening to us. We are Jamaica Theological Seminary. We are changing the world one life at a time. You can call us and you can depend on us. It's a home-based institution and we take care of our students. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Barnett. Now, the JTS is an institution, in my opinion, we need an institution like that. Jamaica is troubled, right? And if you consider the programs that JTS offer, the primary programs, it has to do not only with the practical programs in terms of what is to do with your hands, but the mental programs. Jamaica is in trouble, right? And when you have persons graduating from an institution who have an understanding, who have an inclination to address some of the social issues that Jamaica have, believe me, the JTS is doing great work. And we have a question here based on what JTS has said. For another credit, right? Another $200 credit. We want to know, JTS is the first to offer a particular master's degree. Now, the first person to indicate what master's degree that is wins $200 credit, right? So we have two more institutions. Up next, we'll have St. Joseph's Teachers College, and after that, we'll have the University of Technology. And right after that, as mentioned, the Zoom rooms will be open, the Google Meet rooms will be open to further the engagement against students, encourage persons. I know a lot of persons are relaxing at home right now. Call them up, message them, tell them that the representatives are here to engage with them, to have direct conversation with them in terms of what it is that they need to do, apply, how to access those scholarship, grants, and bursaries. And we'll have a final call out for persons, right, who our competitors would have invited. So, last call. So for our competitors, ensure that the persons you had invited are here. We're going to call out some names, and this will be last call, and these are the final points that will be added to the tally. Here we go. Giselle Williams, Carmelita Ricketts, Dashani McNeil, Javon Francis, I wonder if that's the athlete, Sashana Douglas, and lastly, Keneal Mackenzie. Those persons you'll be assisting our competitors, and at the closer to the end of this forum, we'll be asking our competitors to reveal themselves, have a little talk, how is it that they felt about this particular engagement, and just to share, just to add some additional spice to what is happening in here. So right now, we'll jump right to the presentation from St. Joseph's Teachers College.
Don't miss out on this great opportunity. St. Joseph's Teachers College, in collaboration with the Council of Community Colleges of Jamaica, is now offering associate degrees in business administration and social work. Get the promotion and job you've always wanted. Classes offered both online and face-to-face. The tuition is affordable with great payment plans. Register now for the January enrollment and get a tuition discount. For more information, call 876-926-6659 or email info@sjtc.edu.jm.
Good evening, everyone. Is my audio coming across okay?
Loud and clear.
Okay, so let me first say thank you to EnrolledJa for inviting the St. Joseph's Teachers College to be a part of this movement. I think it is very fitting, and it's a very innovative way to use technology to bring the various products to potential clients out there. So thanks again and congratulations on putting this event together. So my name is Carrie Ann Henry. I work here at the St. Joseph's Teachers College as a lecturer. I also have responsibility for marketing and recruitment. And so I'll be sharing with you today about St. Joseph's Teachers College and the product that we offer, and why is it that we stand out as a premier choice for teacher education here in Jamaica. So we have been around for 125 years. This year, we celebrate 125 years, and we had a host of activities to celebrate that. We are a Catholic institution. We were started by the Franciscan Sisters of Allegheny, and so our core values are aligned with the Catholic faith. We have been around in the education landscape in Jamaica for many years. Most persons who have, well, everybody who has sat in a classroom, whether at the primary or early childhood level, may have been taught by a teacher that was prepared here at St. Joseph's Teachers College. So when it comes to quality of teacher preparation, we are indeed the institution that prepares excellent teachers. What persons don't know, though, is that we kept on growing. We kept on diversifying our products, and so we also have programs that are not necessarily teacher training programs. So we have our associate degree programs, and that's primarily what we're pushing tonight. So we have the associate degree programs for persons who may not be interested in actually going in a classroom to teach. The associate degree that you get here is a work-ready associate degree. Once you do those 2 years with us, you can use that degree and get work here in Jamaica or wherever else in the world you wish to work. So we are offering social work and business administration. Those are being promoted foremost, but we also have criminal justice, we also have performing arts, we also have, did I say criminal justice? Yes, I think it's about 5 of them or so, right? So those are the programs that we have in the associate degree. Oh yes, the other one is early childhood education, right? So if you do not want to become a teacher, those programs would be for you. So the staples that we offer here in the teacher training program are the bachelor's degree in secondary education, the bachelor's degree in primary education, and bachelor's degree in early childhood education. We also have an advanced standing program for persons who have a teaching diploma and they want to upgrade that diploma to a bachelor's degree. They come here and they do the advanced standing program with us, and they can upgrade that diploma to a degree. And so last year, the government announced that they will be extending the number of years they're expecting students to stay in the high school, and so they now have a mandatory 7 years, and they have coined the phrase a sixth form pathway program, and they are offering various options through which high school students can pursue their sixth form years. We proudly announced that here at St. Joseph's Teachers College, we are one of those institutions selected to offer the sixth form pathway program. And so if the student is a part of a fifth form program now, hoping to do their CXCs next year, they are eligible to apply for our sixth form pathways. We will decide, along with the parents and the student themselves, they will decide on which program suits them. But the thing is, it puts them on a path to be work ready much quicker than if they had decided to do their sixth form in the high school. So when they come, they will either do the 2 years and leave with an associate degree, or they'll do the 4 years and they leave with their bachelor's degree. And of course, the sixth form pathway programs, it comes with a government benefit towards the school fee, as well as a host of developmental workshops and programs that are aligned with the mandate of the Ministry of Education to make the students well-rounded. And so we offer a host of products here at St. Joseph's Teachers College. We are diversifying, we are growing. Also want to add that for the secondary program, we are mostly offering math and science. Our secondary program has just come on stream in the last 2 years. It's still in the formative years, but we have decided to to venture out in secondary education, starting with math and science. And so when the students come to pursue their degree in math and science, we have received full scholarships from the Ministry of Education for persons who are interested in becoming trained math and science teachers. So there are a host of opportunities here to get help to fund your education. There are a host of opportunities here to network. So many things to learn. We're not just about academics, not because we're a Catholic institution. We're not just about faith-based activities. We're a well-rounded, well-balanced institution. And so, we proudly boast that our product is superior. When persons do decide to come to St. Joseph Teachers College, they have made the right choice, and their degree stands up beside any other teacher training degree anywhere in the world. We have teachers who have taught here in Jamaica and have been scouted out by scouting companies abroad to come and work across the world. So when you do your degree here at St. Joseph's Teachers College, you're not only backed by the UA, which is where the students actually attend their graduation. Yes, because we are a college under the University of the West Indies. So when you graduate, you actually attend the graduation on the UA compound, right? So we stand firm, we stand strong. What we offer is a solid product with solid programs, well accredited. And so we invite all persons who are interested, whether or not you want to go in teaching or whether you're interested in our associate degree programs, to apply here at St. Joseph's Teachers College. Thank you.
Miss Henry from St. Joseph Teachers College. Now, St. Joseph Teachers College is a very integral institution here in Jamaica for a lot of reasons. But the primary focus of St. Joseph Teachers College is for teacher education. Now, this is a very interesting field, especially in today's reality in Jamaica. We are hearing so much, oftentimes negative commentaries, negative reality that is happening in the classroom. The teachers, in my opinion, are the persons that are holding Jamaica together, irrespective of the experience that they are facing within the classroom, outside of the classroom with the ministry. The teachers are who are holding Jamaica together. And the good thing about the opportunities afforded by St. Joseph Teachers College is that with a degree in education, it is not only here that the opportunities are available. A lot of opportunities are available overseas, in Canada, in the US, in the UK. And with a degree in education, it's more of a tool. So yes, you are trained, of course, for the classroom, but if you want to pursue opportunities even outside of the classroom, that is what degree in education affords you. And those are the opportunities that St. Joseph Teachers College affords you. And St. Joseph also has a room. So for more to know how to use this tool that the degree in education affords you, you have the opportunity to hear what is on offer. I want to bring you to the attention to the associate degrees in social work and business administration. So if you are interested in that, and if you know persons who will be interested in that, please tell them about this opportunity. This and other pieces of content will be sent to you. So we have one question right before UTech comes, and right after UTech, we'll be opening the virtual booth. So remember, www.EnrolledJa.com/AVS. We'll be putting up the flyer shortly. Log in, join the virtual booth. And before that, the answer to the question, what degree offered by JTS is the first of its kind here in Jamaica? Now, the degree is a forensics in psychology. And guess who won? Elena Graham. Elena won that. Elena Graham won that $200 credit. So, Elena, that credit will be sent to you shortly. Now, we have one final question from St. Joseph Teachers College. Which denomination is St. Joseph Teachers College aligned to? So that is, which denomination is St. Joseph Teachers College aligned to? Finally, on our roster of presenters, we have UTech, the University of Technology, and as I said before, right after UTech, the virtual booths will be open. So let's hear what Chantal Clark has to say, read the programs offered at the University of Technology.
You know them, the movers, the shakers, the people making a difference, who never shy away from a challenge, who are never afraid to dirty their hands, to jump in and get things done, who are never afraid to fail, to take a risk, to learn. You know them and aspire to be like them. And you can, because there's always room for greatness. Apply today. University of Technology Jamaica, the birthplace of greatness.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to take this opportunity to thank EnrolledJa for having us share with you and for our viewers for staying with us this evening. Now, I am Chantal Clark, Student Recruitment Officer at the University of Technology Jamaica, where our motto is Excellence Through Knowledge. Now, UTech Jamaica was established in 1958 as the Jamaica Institute of Technology. A year later, our name was changed to the College of Arts, Science, and Technology. We gained university status in 1995, and we are Jamaica's premier national university. Now, at UTech, we offer several certifications or programs with different certifications. So we offer bachelor's degrees, associate degrees, diplomas, masters, and we have doctoral studies. Now, the majority of our courses of study are practical in nature. They are market-driven and, of course, lead to endless global rewards. In terms of institutional accreditation, we are accredited by the University Council of Jamaica, and we also have accreditation and recognition from other professional or regulatory bodies. Now, in terms of our entry requirement, the minimum entry requirement for majority of our undergraduate courses of study is 5 CSEC subjects. And these should include English language and mathematics. And of course, we're always revising our courses of study. And so some of these will not require mathematics, and we will show what these are. We have courses of study as well, which require CAPE passes. However, we encourage prospective students to apply pending your CSEC and CAPE results. And of course, we have our summary of undergraduate courses of study booklets, which is available online. You can verify the requirements therein. Now, our courses of study are offered in 8 colleges and faculties. These are the College of Business and Management, College of Health Sciences, the College of the Joint Colleges of Oral Health and Veterinary Sciences, the Faculty of Law, the Faculty of Science and Sport, the Faculty of the Built Environment, the Faculty of Education and Liberal Studies, and the Faculty of Engineering and Computing. Now, our first stop is the College of Business and Management. Now, in this college, we have several business degrees, as well as we offer programs in the hospitality and tourism sector. I take this opportunity to mention our Bachelor of Science in Entrepreneurship, where upon graduating, our students must have a registered business. So we not only teach you how to start businesses, but ensure that you have a registered business at the end. We move on now to the College of Health Sciences. Now, should you wish to become a nurse, a midwife, you wish to do medical technology or dietetics and nutrition, then this is an area that might be of interest to you. Of course, you will need your science subjects here. We also have pharmacy and pharmaceutical technology. Just to point out that for these areas, you will need your CAPE subjects and also science subjects. We move on now to the Joint Colleges of Medicine, Oral Health, and Veterinary Sciences. Now, let me just state that at present, we do not have programs in medicine or veterinary sciences. However, we offer degrees in the School of Public Health and Health Technology and in oral health sciences. So if you're interested in becoming a public health inspector, or if you're interested in ensuring occupational health and safety, then you can register in this college. Now, in addition, we have our Doctor of Medical Dentistry. I must point out that you must have CAPE subjects to enroll in this program, and it is pretty competitive. Now, we have our Dental Hygiene and Dental Laboratory Technology program, and for all these courses, you are going to require your science subjects. We move on now to the Faculty of Education and Liberal Studies, where we offer degrees in education, fashion, entertainment design, production and technology, and communication arts and technology. Now you'll see that majority of what I have shared with you, you will need simply 5 CSEC subjects, including English and math. Now we move on now to the Faculty of Engineering and Computing, where we have the School of Computing and Information Technology. I would like to draw your attention to our two newest programs, which are the Applied Artificial Intelligence and the Bachelor of Science in Gaming, where we offer game design and game development. In addition to that, we have Computer Networking and Security, the Bachelor of Science in Computing, and the Bachelor of Science in Computer Information Technology. We also have the Animation Production and Development Program. Of course, if you're interested in this area, you will need to do a portfolio. You may see that little gentleman running up and down the screen. So that's something light, but of course, you will be engaging in doing much more of that should you decide to register for this program. Now, on the flip side of the engineering and computing, we have, of course, we do train engineers, and we have 6 specializations. Now, these are agricultural engineering, chemical, electrical and computer engineering, industrial engineering, civil, and mechanical engineering. Now, for the Bachelor of Engineering programs, you must have your CAPE subjects, and we'll need double units of math and physics, and also you'll need physics at the CSEC level. However, if by chance you did not get to do your CAPE subjects, we do have the diploma programs, which can allow you to matriculate into the degree programs. So the diploma programs do not require CAPE subjects. Now we move on to the Faculty of Law, where we have our Bachelor of Law program. Now for this program, you need 5 CSEC subjects. We do not require math. However, we require 2 double units of CAPE, and we don't specify the subjects, but you should have these in grades 1 to 3. Now onto the Faculty of Science and Sport, we offer science education programs, mathematics and statistics programs, and sports management. Now most of these require 5 CSEC subjects. However, I must point out that our actuarial science program, you will need 7 CSEC subjects, and you must have a grade 1 at mathematics. Now we move on to the Faculty of the Built Environment. So this is our final faculty, but it doesn't mean that it's the least of them. So in this faculty, we have our Caribbean School of Architecture. Now this school is special because it is the only one of its kind in the English-speaking Caribbean. And so for this reason, we have persons from all around the region coming to study with us, and it makes it that much more competitive. Now, should you decide to apply for an architecture program, you will also need to show your creativity, that you can draw and such the like. Now, we offer from the Faculty of the Built Environment, also in the School of Building and Land Management, our programs in real estate, construction, urban and regional planning, quantity surveying, mines and quarry management, to name a few. Now, in terms of scholarships, so we offer several scholarships. The list is quite long. The Ministry of Education in their presentation before mentioned a few of them more specific to the engineering aspect. You may visit our website, that's www.utech.edu.jm for the full listing. I also want to point out that you have the opportunity to earn and study. So while you're pursuing your degree, there are opportunities to work on campus to assist with paying your tuition. In addition to that, the university has a payment plan that's communicated to all students prior to the start of each semester that shares dates, scheduled dates for payments, should you not be able to pay all your tuition at once. Now, after this presentation, should you need additional information about the different courses of study offered at UTech Jamaica, you can access our website. It's www.utechjamaica.edu.jm, and you click on admissions, select prospective students, select undergraduate Jamaican, and you can see our summary of courses of study booklet. So now we will look at what the booklet looks like. And this is shown on the next slide. So that's the cover, just to ensure that you're looking at the correct thing. Now we'll go on to show what the inside of our booklet looks like. And this should help you with selecting the correct area that you wish to study. Now, our booklet will show the name of the course of study. It will show an estimated cost of a tuition for the first year, and it will also show the entry requirements. And of course, these are highlighted on screen at the moment. What I typically recommend is that once you identify a faculty of interest or a school of interest, then you can look at the career opportunities to help you to identify exactly what program it is that you wish to apply for, as this information will be needed when you are doing your application. Now, in terms of how to apply, now this is summed up in 6 easy steps. Just to note, applying online is free, and so we encourage you to apply online. So first, you will identify the program. We encourage use of the booklet, as was said before. Visit our website, start the application. There are 4 sections to be completed, and this can typically be completed in 20 minutes. After completing the 4 sections, you'll see an application summary page. We require that you print that page and then submit your certified documents to the university. Now, since the pandemic, we have allowed persons to submit supporting documents via email, and the email address is shown on screen. That's applicationdocuments@utech.edu.jm. So we'll allow you to submit them via email. However, we wish for you to follow up with the physical certified documents. Now, as it relates to the physical certified documents, these are your birth certificate, your CSEC results and CAPE results where necessary, your TRN, and your application summary page. Now, in terms of who can certify, you will see this listed on the slide. It can be certified by a minister of religion, justice of peace, an attorney at law, or a medical practitioner. And I would like to point out that our early bird deadline is tomorrow. So this is a timely session. As I said, it takes about 20 minutes for you to complete the application. So we encourage you to join us in the breakout session should you have any more specific questions to have answered. And just to note that our early bird deadline is designed for applicants who already have the CSEC subjects required, but we still encourage you to apply even if you don't have them at this point, but you're pending them, because applications close in March, on March 31, 2023. Now on screen, you should see the contact information for our student recruitment unit. You may follow us on our social media platforms at UTechJA Prospect, or email us at prospectinfo@utech.edu.jm. And finally, I do hope that you will start your preparation, your career preparation with us. And we hope that you will make the smart choice and join us at the University of Technology Jamaica, the birthplace of greatness. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much, Chantel. You know, when I was attending high school and when persons were speaking about universities and colleges, one of the first things persons always say about UTech is practicality. That's it. UTech was a practical school, and UTech has always continued with that tradition in producing students right after UTech directly into work. As easy as that. We have a lot of complaints by business owners, by the market, that a lot of times graduates don't come with the practicality needed. You have to retrain them. UTech has always been, a pillar has been one of them that ensure that when persons enter the job market, they are ready. And they are here. They are here. The rooms are open. The rooms will be open right now. So we ask the presenters to, you can go in the Zoom room, open the various virtual booths, and you can start to engage with the students. This is the opportunity. We want to do some quick shout outs. We had mentioned earlier that we had some students joining us in our Zoom room. And if you're willing, you can unmic yourself and introduce your name and tell us what you enjoyed about this session, the careers that you're interested in, and the schools you're all from. So I'll just list out all the names. So as I say, just unmute, open your video if you can, and just speak. That's whatever you want to do, just for a few seconds. as the rooms are opened by our presenters. So we have Chanel Howard, we have Deandra Davis, we have Kamoy Ellis, Ruthann Darien, Shamar Canyon, Shanice Rowe, Shanice Thompson, Chanel Gardner. So any one of you who wish to go first, just tell us a little bit about yourself, the school you attend, and the careers you actually wish to go into. And while you do that, I'll quickly tell you the winner for the question. Now, the winner for this question really believes in being the early bird, irrespective of what, because this person has already won. The question was, which denomination is JTS aligned to? And Elena Graham, she won again. She won again. It's the Catholic. St. Joseph Teachers College is aligned to the Catholic Church, right? So Elena won once more, right? So as students, you can go into the booth, as I've mentioned before. So any one of our competitors, if you wish to say anything on mic, say, this is your time. Remember to go into the booth. You go to www.enrolledja.com or just literally Google EnrolledJa/AVF. The booths are open. Our representatives will be conversing with you. Also to note, in terms of our post-production, what will happen, we will make some some edits, as it were, to the videos. So each of our presenters here today, we will send individual videos in the various groups that are here. So the groups established is not only for this particular presentation, but even after, we'll be sending those content directly to the various schools. We'll be sending it, we'll be posting it on our social media pages. So remember to, if you have not already done so, follow us on EnrolledJa, that's at EnrolledJa, and subscribe to our channel, YouTube channel, EnrolledJa, and we'll be providing you with a host of content. So just a reminder, saying official thanks right now to our presenters. We had the Ministry of Education, we had the Jamaica Theological Seminary, we have GC Foster College, we had St. Joseph's Teachers College, University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, Brownstown Community College, SWAT, CanStudy Consulting, Harchus, NSTA, University of Technology, and most of them will are currently in their rooms. So we encourage the students to go in there, ask the questions, get the specifics. As you mentioned, tomorrow is their early bird deadline. So fortunately, you're here to catch that deadline. And with the other institutions, go there, hear what is happening, and yes, we'll be keeping the relationship with you and with these institutions. Because I said before, EnrolledJa serves as a bridge between you and these institutions. One of the many offerings that we do, we have something called Career Guidance Hour that we'll be re-establishing in a few weeks, in which you can join us for an hour on a Thursday to discuss your career goals, questions you may have, and we will assist you. We'll also have speakers who will speak directly to you in coaching you in terms of the institutions that will best fit you and the careers that will best fit you, right? So any of our competitors want to say anything at this time? You're free to say so, or is it that everybody has gone to the Zoom room?
Hello, good night.
Hey, good night. Who are we speaking with now?
So my name is Chanel Howard,
hey,
and
Chanel.
I'm from the Excelsior High School.
You're from which school?
Excelsior High School.
Great. So what do you want to say to us? How did you find this session? What career choice you want to go in? Anything you want to mention?
So I found this session a bit, let's say I found it very interesting, because this is an opportunity to show that young people have, open opportunities and, to study for their career choices. And for me personally, I'm interested in real estate, honestly. I like my options open. I like that everyone came out and informed me about their institution. So I will definitely apply and see which one I get through with.
All right, thank you so much for that, Chanel. Anyone else? And for our competitors, there was a group established specifically for you. So details, read the competition and more we will discuss in that particular group. So don't worry yourself regarding all of that. Anyone else wish to say anything to us?
Good night.
Hello, who am I speaking with now?
I'm Shana Gardner. I am from the Central High School.
Hey,
I just want to
Chanel.
say I really appreciate this because a lot of us as students don't really know the colleges and universities that are available for our career path. And today, this program really enlightened us and also view our options, which college or university we feel is best for us. And I just want to say thank you very much. We really appreciate this.
You're most welcome. You're most welcome, Chanel. And again, tell others about EnrolledJa. It doesn't end right here, right? This is a community that we are building. As we said before, we are committed to assisting you into your transition after Central or after any of the high schools that you guys are affiliated with. These institutions here will be your partner. You'll be getting loads more content from them. They'll be assisting you in the process in terms of financing and all of that. So this is a little community that we are building right here. So when you get the content from us, share it. Let others know, because we don't want to keep it all to ourselves. We win when everybody wins, right? So anybody else? All right, so at this time, we'll have a slideshow. So as mentioned before, persons will be going into the Zoom room. This room will still be open, so we'll come and speak with you intermittently while the slideshow is about. Go into the room, have the conversations, hear what are the offerings, and if there are other questions that you may have, you can post it in the WhatsApp group and we'll respond accordingly. So for now, just go into the rooms. The slideshow will be here, but we'll be here intermittently to speak with you. Yeah.
education finance partner.
They've transformed dreams,
Accelerated change.
and contributed to our nation's development. My development. With the Student Loan Bureau, I was able to finance my future.
And now my daughter can chase her own dreams.
It's more than just financing higher education. They count our success stories as their own.
UCC, an institution highly recognized to represent a revolution in the delivery of private higher education in the annals of the modern Caribbean. And like all revolutions, there's always a story to tell. UCC, fostering leadership and innovation.
The GC Foster College of Physical Education and Sport produces world-class physical education teachers, coaches, massage therapists, fitness instructors, and recreational professionals. They offer programs which include Master of Science degree, 4-year bachelor's degree, associate degree in coaching, and much more. Visit their office at Angel, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone 876-619-1097-99. GC Foster College, the college of choice.
Looking for the ideal institution to further your education? There is a place for you at Brownstown Community College. We offer bachelor and associate degrees, diplomas and certificates, preliminary science UE, CAPE and CSEC subjects, NVQJ Level 2 programs. Make Brownstown Community College your college of choice. Contact us at 975-2339, 975-2457, 469-1239, or btcc.edu.jm.
Make a difference and indeed bring change. One life can reconcile feuding foes, dispel darkness, and rekindle hope. So come and grow, then go on. Be one more life changer. Learn how. Email admissions@jts.edu.jm for information about our bachelor and master degree programs in psychology and social work. Change the world, one life at a time.
Since 2013, we've helped a lot of students. I traveled back to Jamaica quite a few times, as much as I can, trying to help other students apply for schools, trying to walk them through the process. And through doing that, we got a lot of attention. We had people reaching out to us from other Caribbean islands, asking us for help in other countries. So we decided that in order for us to extend our reach and help as much people as we can, we should just step back, make this a Canadian company, and extend it to all the Caribbean islands so that we're capturing everyone. So in May of 2019, CanStudy Consulting was born. It's now a Canadian company based in Toronto, and we travel to the Caribbean to do our recruitment and expose our Caribbean students and youth and adults, whoever's interested, of the opportunities available in Canada.
Hey guys, we're realizing that persons were having a little bit of challenge accessing the various booths online. So what we are currently doing, we are sending the links directly in the WhatsApp group. So check the group. We are sending the various links to the different institutions. So click on the links from the group and you'll gain access. We apologize for that little challenge there. So once again, the links to the various institutions will be sent to the WhatsApp groups. Please, if you have persons who are not a part of the group as yet, you can copy the links and message it directly to them. Thanks.